Hi everyone. I don't know if you can hear me. Hope you're safe, happy and well. I'm just going to be bringing you a quick market update. Had a little bit of technicality issues earlier. I lugged all this equipment home, but let's just cut to the chase. Well, the Aussie share market had a great day of trade today, rising ahead for the third straight day, ending 2.3% higher. And now this week we're up about 6.2%. We saw a lot of buying taking place after we saw the US Senate approve that record $2 trillion coronavirus package, meaning it's now over to the House to pass the bill on Friday. And then, of course, it's over to the one and only US President Donald Trump to ink that rescue package, which is aimed at supporting Americans, households, and the economy through coronavirus. But today, we also saw buying happening on the ASX for a couple of key important reasons and quarter, which really means US pension funds and local equity managers like fund managers are rebalancing their portfolios, taking advantage of market opportunities. So the question is, will this continue? Well, we're expecting it will remain so. We're today, the 26th of March. We've got a fair few days until the end of this month and quarter. So we're expecting buying to continue pushing equities higher, or global equities higher for that matter. But still, the overarching concern is, when will quarantining end, along with what's going on around the world, all the containment measures. And lastly, business needs to return to normal. After these three key things happen, volatility is expected to die down and markets should bounce back in theory. Looking at the sectors today, all of the sectors made black or green tracks, whatever you want to call it. IT up the most, 7.4%, fueled by EML payments. And this is a business which has been supporting the government with loading payments onto a card, and you can tap onto services using that payment app technology, that card. So they finished up 33% today after two companies jumped into the firm. Annuity firm Challenger and the investment manager Greencape, both of those firms increased their stake in the card business EML. And secondly, Afterpay Touch, another standout, up 31% after the Japanese bank Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group increased their stake in the company. Healthcare, another standout today on the ASX, up 6.5%. The burn repair business Avita Medical AVH was up the most, 18%. With Vanguard, one of the world's largest fund managers, taking a major stake in that burn repair business, which has been helping companies in the wake of the volcano disruption, or the volcano tragedy that happened earlier in New Zealand. The sector with the least gains today was the mining or materials space, as it's formerly known as the GICS sector. The reason for that is gold players copped a bit of selling today for two reasons. The safe haven has lost a bit of momentum. It's down about 0.5%. It's now trading at $1,623 an ounce, as investors are a little bit more bullish, taking on more equity exposure and have somewhat taken profits off the table on gold. Speaking about gold, we saw Northern Star Resources, NST. They were or have been a share market darling for the past decade. And today they copped some heavy selling because they announced that the COVID disruptions have affected their business because of the quarantining and containment measures. And what they said was production was actually up 15% in the March quarter. That's great. However, the key thing that was lower than expected, and the market doesn't like surprises, so that's why they did see some selling today. And the Australian dollar is trading at a 5-day high. It got a little bit of buying power after the $1 trillion stimulus package has moved forward in the US, and the Aussie dollar is now buying 59.28 US cents. And now all eyes are on the US markets when they open later this evening, Australian time. US equities have been quite bullish over the past couple of days, really on optimism about this key $2 trillion US stimulus package, are expecting that to be formally approved on Friday. And currently the Dow futures are down 1%, really with attention being focused on the jobless claims data, which are out at 8:30 New York time. That's 8:30 a.m. So traders are expecting some bleak jobs data report to come out in the tune of between $1 to $4 million, 1 to 4 million unemployment claims. Citi is the most bearish. They're actually expecting 4 million people will have filed unemployment claims. So keep an eye on this. Also bearing in mind that we do have that shining light with the stimulus package coming into effect, hopefully from Friday US time. And also keep your eyes out on Boeing and Nike. They have performed considerably well of late. In fact, on yesterday's session, Boeing was up 24% and Nike is up or finished about 9% higher. That's it for me from now. I do hope you're staying safe and sticking to the quarantining measures so all of us can keep each other safe, and take care, and I'll see you tomorrow for another update. Any questions, feedback or comments, please leave them in the description tab. Take care. Signing off now, guys. See ya.